Want the highest quality, lightest, best-looking mini sprint parts in the industry? Need tech support, expert advice, and guided instructions? Look no further than www.hyperracing.com.
MPS Racing Engines, located in Ransomville, New York, has been the innovator in mini sprint, TQ, and superbike racing engines for 20 years. With dozens of track championships and hundreds of victories across the United States and Australia, NPS Racing Engines has become synonymous with performance and reliability. So give Will a call at 888-570-4677 or visit NPS on the web at www.mpsracing.com. NPS, everything else is prey.
Welcome to 600 Scenes coverage of the 2013 Labor Day Shootout at the Clyde Martin Memorial Speedway in Brickerville. Rain has been the story for most of the season in central Pennsylvania, and the Labor Day Shootout could not avoid becoming another tally mark on Mother Nature's sheet. We were on the scene for the two-day event, which ended up being reduced to a one-day marathon because rain washed out the Saturday portion of the racing with only 8 heat races in the books. Sunday's racing included 2 races for the 600 sprints then, the wings on to complete Saturday's portion, and then the wings would come off. The winged portion was the lead-off, finishing off Saturday's scheduled events. 46 winged 600s entered the shootout. Heat races were won by Robbie Kendall, CJ Tracy, Luke Thomas, Tyler Esch, Shane Lewis, Jared Esch, Heath Hanley, Jack Conover, Tim Mule, and Ryan Greth. Jared Esch notched the B main, leading 6 cars into the main event. Shane Lewis, who has had quite a nice little track record over the past few seasons in the big races, was atop the passing points list after the heat races were complete. Ryan Greth back in the family-owned number 71, Robbie Kendall, steering one of the Rich Glosser racing entries for the weekend. Lineco point leader Tyler Esch and Jack Conover were the top 5, leading the field to the green on a slick daytime surface. Shane Lewis held off Ryan Greth on each of the early barrage of yellow flag restarts. The first one was for Willie Urkuski, who spun in turns 1 and 2. Somehow the field avoids him after Ryan Hook gets out of shape. Hook was the next yellow flag, seemingly from results of problems that came from the previous caution. CJ Tracy was the third caution flag, and that ended the double file attempts at restarts. Now it was single file, and Lewis would use that to his advantage to keep Greth and Kendall back. Mike Rutherford was the early car on the move, working his way to the front. Kendall, a regular in the 410 ranks here in central Pennsylvania, slipped past Greth for the runner-up spot nearing the middle stages of the event. Lewis stayed glued to the bottom, making any challengers aware that if they were going to take the risk to pass him on the top, that's what they were going to have to do to take the win. Lewis told Barry Angstadt later in the post-race interviews that he had made the wrong tire choice and was fighting the car for most of the event. Lewis fought it hard, and later in the race would have more challengers. 7th place starter Heath Hanley and Mike Rutherford, who took the initial green from 10th, had indeed moved their way into 3rd and 4th. Lewis did outlast the challenges from Kendall, a few late race yellow flags, and a slick racing surface, to roll to the $1,000 victory by 1/4 of a second. Kendall, Hanley, Rutherford, and 16th place starter Chris Gerhardt were the top 5 at the checkered flag. The 2013 Labor Day Shootout was pretty intense for most of the racing action and turned into a pretty long day. We need to thank the people who helped bring this coverage to you. Thanks going out to Ryan Wells for the video and Barry Angstadt for helping script the voiceover, and to everybody at Lineco for extending the invitation for us to be there. Another great 600 race goes into the books, and we were on the scene to cover it.